I hope you can hear me because I'm speaking on a microphone. Anyways, dear viewer, how did you get into dinosaurs? Was it like these toys? Or was it like a movie? Well, safe to say you probably got into them somehow through these media. Maybe like walking with dinosaurs or Jurassic Park or just playing dinosaur toys. But how do you expand your knowledge of dinosaurs and just fill your whole life with them as a kid? Good thing my camera can pan all the way right here because that's how. These books were like the ingredient to making a lot of kids who like dinosaurs more into dinosaurs than they already were. And they all have to give something special, so I'll just talk about them one by one. Let's start with how to draw scary dinosaurs. As a kid, if you had like storybooks or did art, then you might have wanted to know how to draw dinosaurs because you can draw dinosaurs. Who wants to want to draw dinosaurs? So this book has a lot of important advice on how to add dinosaurs to your own creative works. I'm not gonna go like over the whole book stuff, but that's kind of what it is basically. And this is that inaccurate dinosaurs? Anyways, it doesn't matter. And yeah, I gave it my own shot at the end of this book. I know it was a different book, but you'll see my attempts to draw the dinosaurs. So yeah, that's book number 1 down. Next we'll do Dangerous Dinosaurs, a sticker book. Stickers are important for kids. That's why they had dinosaur stickers. And this is pretty neat because they have these stickers that you could use for anything, not just this book. They also had a lot of facts, like you can learn about dinosaurs. And they're like little factoids that are a lot of information, but in like these short paragraphs that you can read them as a kid. And if you didn't even want to read them, you could just read like the first part, like Mr. Meaty, Ostrich Mimic, and you still learn a lot of information. So yeah, they taught you about a lot of things. I also want to mention that these books always have like unique dinosaur designs that you can recognize, like the Pachycephalosaurus here. I don't know how to pronounce that dinosaur's name. Dinosaur. I know it's the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park, but I forgot how to pronounce his name. It's a hard name. But they have the Triceratops, so yeah, I just want to say that would be consistent. So yeah, Dangerous Dinosaurs. Oh, nice guys book. Next, I'll do this book. This represents a lot of books I had around this time 10 years ago. Jurassic World, Danger Dinosaurs. And this is basically like a dinosaur fact book that's also like an ad for Jurassic World. And you can see all these designs, and looking back, these designs are really boring. This design is okay because it's just Rexy. That design's kind of cool, but what is this and that? And this Triceratops is so uninspired. Hammond collection. But yeah, these designs are just kind of. This is just an ad. Oh yeah, I kind of spoiled it. That was my attempt at drawing the dinosaur, like in the book, like in that drawing the dinosaur's book, and it sucked. So yeah. Which Jurassic World creature do you think is the most dangerous? It's funny because that movie's like people dying and they give it to kids because it's still a kids movie. So yeah, that was this book. It teaches a bit of fun facts, but and then maybe using Jurassic World dinosaurs just teach facts isn't like the most accurate thing you could do. I mean, yeah, it's just. So yeah, that's that, whatever. And we have another dinosaur sticker book because dinosaur stickers are awesome. And this company also has its own dinosaurs. Spoiler for this, it's they have their own dinosaur prints and like you want to use them on. So yeah, these are just ways to make sticker scenes. No facts like the last book. Never mind, there are facts. They're like really short facts, but so a lot of fun activities. There's other side of these facts, and I just want to say that these dinosaurs aren't the most accurate to how we know they are today. When even Jurassic World's getting it right these days, something's wrong. And I think Utahraptor is the deadliest dinosaur is kind of debatable. It's dangerous, but the whole thing but most of the theropods is that they're kind of dangerous and you'd die. So yeah, these are a lot of like fun play scenarios you can make. Pretty fun book for kids. It fills your head with dinosaurs and just things to brainwash yourself to when you're on a road trip or something. Anyways, now let's get to... I'll save one for later. I just get amazed by dinosaurs. This is the... I think this is for even younger children than before. And this has the same stickers as last time. And it just teaches you about dinosaurs. They just have these facts saying a bunch of things so you can learn about dinosaurs. It is nice to learn about dinosaurs, so as I keep on saying, that's good. We like to learn about dinosaurs, hopefully. That's what we like. And now, putting this book away. Now I'm going to the big guns. We got a dinosaur coloring book. This today, they would just use AI. So yeah, here's some of my colored prints. These are okay. I like this one. And just a fun thing, so if your kid likes dinosaurs, you can buy this again for like a road trip or something. I think this was bought for me for a road trip. So yeah, this is the same company, I think, as those two last books, Bendon. I don't know what the deal was, but I had their books. I have your book. No, I read your book, something like that. And here's some dinosaur stuff, and those aren't dinosaurs, that's Plesiosaurus. So yeah, is that? Yeah, okay. And yeah, they have all that stuff. Some of these dinosaurs look way too friendly. And this Carnic Toys render is so ugly. What is this? I hate that. Carnic Toys is like my favorite dinosaur too. Always one of them. Anyways, I think I'll just get to this book. This is Jurassic World, the novelization. So if you ever want to read Jurassic World, here you go. It's a normal book and just basically recounts the events of the original movie. And they have these pictures. As a kid, they always told you, like, read the book before you watch the movie, but they just made these books up after the movie came out, and they weren't as good as watching the movie, even, so, yeah. Still fun to remember, but, okay. Next, we have Raptor Pack. This book is actually quite nice. The Dinosaur, I forgot how to say it, but it took with, like, paleontologists and talking about, like, how these guys were hunting and stuff, and I think the illustrations are very nice. Like the raptors here, they look cool. They have feathers, or less predator feathers. So yeah, they teach us about these guys a bit. And it's not that long to read, but it still took me like 5 or 10 minutes. So yeah, 5-10 minutes. I think. Anyways, that educates you about dinosaurs. That's nice. Now we'll go with something silly and fun. Saturday Night at the Dinosaur Stomp. This book is so fun and goofy, and they're all just these dinosaurs is all just like chilling around and playing games. I don't think some of these guys are dinosaurs. I think the author knew about dinosaurs like enough to reference some. And like, I think at the end the dinosaurs like they died at the end, or the party stopped and they all went to sleep. Yeah, the sun, Exoic, Dawn, and you still sleep, story deep in the swamp, the way back to the next dinosaur swamp. This is the prequel to Jurassic Park. Holy crap, Lois. They predicted Jurassic Park, so yeah, that's just a fun little book for kids. Yeah, it is nice to have books like this that depict dinosaurs in like a fun light, because they are animals at the end of the day. And that's what we do to normal animals, so we do it to them too. And the kids really would appreciate it. I appreciate it as a kid. So yeah, get this book for children. And now we have the big book of dinosaurs. Holy crap, Lois. I think I got this in Canada. Basically, it's a big book of dinosaurs, and it's made by DK. I forgot who those guys are already. And they have the same dinosaur prints. And it's nice to have like all this dinosaur art. They have these dinosaur like models that they built, I think. They can't be computer generated, they just have to make these. And all these guys, they have like these little factoids about them. You can learn about dinosaurs. Isn't that nice? Tail, teeth. And yeah, I'm not gonna go too in depth because it's just they just have facts about dinosaurs for kids. So yeah, you can learn more about dinosaurs. For the final book, and my favorite one here, I have the Dinosaur Field Guide. This book, it might be an ad for Jurassic World, but like I'll show you. And these, they just have like watch Jurassic World and see these guys. But they have so much facts about dinosaurs. I'm surprised they even would do this because they just make their movie. People who made their movies like idiots, because like they have that there. It's funny because Zlatosaurus in Jurassic World or Jurassic Park used to be the juvenile, but then they just changed it to how they all looked. So yeah, whatever. And they have all these facts about dinosaurs, like pages long. I still get stuff out of this book today. I still read it sometimes because there's just so much information in here, and it's actually like really good. They have all these nice illustrations here. Like, yeah, all these things. And also, this might look weird here, but it's like a 4-foot child. I don't know what they decide. Maybe to identify more with the readers or something. And they admit these are non-monsters. They talk about these guys. Here's my picture at the end. They talk about these guys here. Many people who made Jurassic World should have read this book because they would have known a lot more about dinosaurs. And yeah, this book is like, it also has like all this stuff here, like this extra content, and they talk about like this, and they talk about the fossils, and they talk about like the eras and the plant life. This is just so unnecessary, but it's so awesome. And there's all, and I said all these like drawings here, they're all just so nice too. And I just have like these bland dinosaurs from Jurassic World here. It's funny, I keep on getting mixed up between Jurassic Park and World, so I just say Jurassic Park sometimes, then I correct myself to Jurassic World until I have to correct myself back to Jurassic Park all the time. But yeah, all this stuff, I think that's actually pretty accurate for the time. It's not, yeah, it's like the arms, maybe they could have been longer and the tail could have been more different, but like, they're getting there. They're getting somewhere. And yeah. And they even had like feathers here. Why don't these guys have feathers? You guys are losers. They don't have feathers. And yeah. Now you know so much about dinosaurs. And they also have, I'll just show a page. They have this like long fact of information block. They have these fun facts and locations at thing, and even trivia. Like, yeah, I understood that reference. It's so awesome. Anyways, I think that's the last book we have to talk about today. Books are important for learning more about dinosaurs as a kid, because that's all you get. I guess you have Google now, but I didn't have Google. Well, never mind. Well, I had Google, I just didn't have such access to it as a kid. So it was just easier to read these books than to go on Google all the time. So yeah, get your kids these dinosaur books if you have children. If you don't have children, find your own dinosaur books and reread them to see if the information still holds up. Okay, that's over.